Yeah.
That way you can get on this side, you know, we have it.
It's live.
It's all good.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
Also, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you brothers out there. All right, it's just another week that we're out here. Just prophesying, of course, the return of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. Okay, and basically, if you're not down with the program, you're just gonna get put to death, man.
Right.
All right. There is no and ifs or buts. Okay. You're not gonna, plead your cause. Look, the Lord's gonna judge you on what you've done before His return. Okay. And look, the majority of these people, all they've been, putting into the pot, all right, so to speak, is wickedness. These people committed adultery. They're sodomites.
That's right.
All right, they're murderers, thieves, liars, so on and so forth. So the Lord's going to judge them according to those works.
That's right.
And we're hoping that the Lord focuses on our offerings, all right, which is what? Charity, love, one to another. What else? Us repenting, turning from our wickedness. So we're hoping that the Lord focuses on that, okay? Because we're all sinners here. No one's perfect. All right, but I'll say this. The difference between us and the majority of these people is that we're actually trying.
That's right.
Trying to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and put on for the New Jerusalem. What
Right.
has a nigga done for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai? Nothing. A nigga never even fixed his mind to think to do something to magnify or serve the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
Straight up, man.
All
That
right,
people
bro.
just through. Go on there revolting, man. Go on backwards.
Yeah. I got a quick one.
Yep.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many.
That word plead goes into judging. It's shapat in the Hebrew.
That's right.
Okay? So that's how the Lord is going to judge you all, okay? Hey, with that sword, flames of fire, okay? You are all going to get a terrible judgment. And the reason why is because you got the men of the Lord out here, all right, teaching week in, week out, day in, day out,
That's right.
okay? There's truth. And you constantly push the hand of the Lord away, okay? You see? This is why when all hell breaks loose, you're not going to get mercy, which is a beautiful thing, man, because look, the majority of our people, all they want to do is, drink and do drugs. I mean, look at all these Mexicans, getting wild, you know what I'm saying, this weekend for so-called Mexican independence.
Right.
All right, day. What are you independent from?
Yeah.
Well, what are you free from? Look,
Yeah.
I guarantee you, the majority of you of the men, you're going to have to go to a construction site, all right, Monday morning.
Yeah.
All right, hey, what the funny thing is, that's when the actual quote-unquote Mexican Independence Day is, though.
That's
It's
right.
on the 16th.
That's right.
Okay? So you still got to go serve your match, because look, if you don't go to that job, you could get fired,
Yeah.
or you're going to get, your pay's going to get hit,
Yeah.
and now you got to, deal with that.
That's right.
You're not free from anything. You don't own anything, and look, because you'll have these stupid coloreds, okay? These stupid coloreds out here. They'll say, oh, these Mexicans and these Venezuelans and these Puerto Ricans, they got this, that, and the third. They got their own government. That's not true. Look, a Jewish person runs Mexico right now.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
Her
And it's
last
a
name,
woman.
and I believe her last name's like Tenenbaum, if I'm not mistaken. That's Jewish as all hell, man.
I wonder how you say that with
Okay.
a Mexican accent.
Exactly, bro. So that's a false, statement. Because the tribes, they got an evil eye towards each other. They always point fingers at each other. Well, look at them, look at this, look at that. Look, how about you look at your true enemy, which is the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Why don't you go point the finger at him? Talk about all the bullshit he's doing. But see, we understand that you're afraid of him.
right.
Okay? You're scared.
That's right.
That's why you don't talk about him. All right?
That's right.
You know? And because, hey, if I talk about my daddy, now my goods are going to be taken away.
That's right.
You got a bitch-ass mentality, man.
That's it. That's it, man.
And look, hey, I'll say this. Esau, even so-called white man, he's going to come down and put a foot in your ass. He don't give a fuck if
right.
you're bending the knee, okay, willingly.
That's right.
This dude's going to fuck you up.
That's right.
Put his
Turn his
ID
coat
on
on
there.
I got one for you. Hosea 4:1, it reads, here's the... You got it? Oh, you want it?
No, you got it.
Hosea 4:1, it reads, hear the words of the Lord Yahweh, ye children of Israel, for the Lord Yahweh has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High God in the land. It's like the elder brother was going into. That's all you jakes do out here is commit folly, man, and go against everything the Lord says. And then first thing you do is what, put a fucking cross on your neck, and you go run in these churches and stuff, and you say you love and like the Lord, man, but you don't. You're a hypocrite. You follow after your daddy, like you said.
Right.
The so-called self-proclaimed white man. Esau Edom, the one that's destroying this world and this earth totally, man.
And that's why these
All right?
niggas so wrapped up in that Jesus name, man. They call on that name because they just white dead.
Yeah, that's witchcraft in your head every time you think. Every
That's
time
right.
you see that name, I had to burn that. It was hard for me to burn that thing out of my head because every time I thought about, you seen it, reading the scriptures even, you know, you see that name in the book all often, right? And that's why the Proverbs 30:4 says what? What is his name and what is his son's name? If thou can tell. But you damn dummies, you see the book, you see his name on it. Why is the Lord saying that? He's telling you that that's not his name, man. If thou can tell.
And what's funny is because that name is real demonic.
That's
It
right.
literally means earth pig, man.
You invoking
All right?
you invoking that
Swine, bro.
the earth pig demon.
You know, but see, I'll say this. The reason why I brought that up is you're all swine.
Yeah.
Okay?
Rolling
All exactly. Hey, you roll around in filth. That's Jake. Okay? You don't want to cleanse yourself because look, this word's supposed to cleanse you.
right.
Okay? Make you whole. Make you actually a living soul, living person. You say in Peter, hey, the brute beast made to be destroyed, man.
That's right.
All right. And our people, because look, that word, it's funny. That word beast, it goes to the word. One of the definitions is savage. Our people love calling themselves what now? Savages. So you're gonna get put down like a brute beast, a savage animal.
Yeah.
Okay? Because look, you can't be rehabilitated.
That's right.
So since you can't be rehabilitated, you need to be euthanized.
That's right.
Okay? Because look, if you had a rabid dog, whatever, or some type of rabid animal around you, you can't do nothing with this thing.
That's
You
right.
can't save it. You can't use it. It's got to go.
It's destroyed inside out.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord has done, set up Esau as a sword against his people, man, purposely, man, so he can destroy us inside out, mentally and physically, man. Just a little bit more on this Hosea 4:1. 4:2 reads, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing, committing adultery, these are the very words that the brother just came out of his mouth, right? They break out and blood touches blood.
Yeah, because hey, when you do all these things, it leads to all death. Okay, everything leads to death. You know, because look, the scriptures say what that the laws are the commandments of life. Okay, if you go outside of the commandments of life, now you're following the ways of death,
right.
destruction, corruption.
Right.
All right, and you see it, man. Look, if you're committing adultery, eventually you're either gonna get plagued with the STD. If that doesn't happen, then hey, the man, all right, who's a woman you're committing adultery with, he's gonna put your lights out and his woman's lights out. Okay, off of that rage. What does it say? Jealousy is the rage of a man. You see? All right. Hey, you get into witchcraft. Hey, them spirits are gonna plague your mind. Hey, you may summon up something where it puts you to fucking death, man. Who knows? I ain't into Satanism, so I ain't touching none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But who knows what the Lord can summon up for you? You know what I'm saying? All right, hey, murder leads into more murders. Because look, if you actually murder somebody, right? That person's family member has an actual right to put you to fucking death now.
That's right.
That's according to law, man.
That's right.
You see? So all these things lead to bloodshed, man. All right? Shit, even going back to that witchcraft, what happens? They got to do sacrifices, you know? Putting, babies to death. You know what I'm saying? Woman to death. Another man to death. You know what I'm saying? Just to perform their ritual. Keep going, Ark. And this is what our people are into, rather than righteousness. So, hey, as the scriptures say, all they that hate me, because if you don't follow the Lord, that means you really hate him. And then you do what? You love death. So you're going to get a death reward.
That's it. Those that hate me, those that hate me love death.
Yep, that's right.
Verse 3, Hosea 4:3, it reads, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish.
Yeah, and that's what we see right now. You go to any black or Hispanic community, Native American community, it is absolutely fucking through, man. And these are just facts. It's desolate. All right? It doesn't matter what part of, good old USA you're in, or whether you're in South America, the islands, all right? Doesn't matter if you're in Africa, Europe. Jake is in the worst case scenario.
That's right.
And that's a punishment from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right.
Good, man.
I'm just thinking
Good.
about over east. There's only one fucking grocery store over there on 83rd and what's that? Escanaba, Save a Lot.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only fucking restaurant. Ain't nothing in there nutrition.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too. In the grocery store that you do get, it's full of poison. Everything's GMO. All right. Let's say if you do try to buy some vegetables and stuff, all GMO'd out.
Yeah.
All the meat you are getting are basically old meat more than likely.
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
100%. They have a Salakia. They have a lot of these businesses, and all these heathens in particular are very big on this practice, especially Ishmael and Elam, as far as bodegas and shit like that are concerned. But Esau as well in the major stores. When you're purchasing food, they have certain places that you can go that purchase things that are near to expiration from major warehouses, and then they resell it to the grocery store. So a lot of these grocery stores or these corner stores, instead of going to the actual supplier, they'll go to this middleman who purchases the shit that's going to expire in a month or in 2 weeks, so that they can get it at a discounted price, and then these motherfuckers leave it on the shelf until somebody buys it.
Exactly.
In particular with these fucking corner stores, it's even worse. At least the grocery stores have more of a turnaround, but they'll purchase things that are old, that are near expiration, so they can cut on cost, but they still charge you full price for it, plus the luxury tax of them being in your neighborhood and it being close to where you live at.
Yeah, this was years ago. We did sit down on this, the elder and all that, and you had these there was this white woman. She did a study, all right, with the foods in what was it, Brooklyn. We know that's all Jake over there. Okay. And they were saying that basically they were caught selling a bunch of radiated milk.
Yep.
Okay, in these areas, and it wasn't in Manhattan. All right, it wasn't in Staten Island, where Jake is at.
That's in Brooklyn and in the Bronx.
It's another thing that we do in our neighborhoods also, gas stations. A lot of our people are eating or grocery shopping at gas stations.
Yeah.
Right? And where a gas station is, it takes, it was $1 million just to excavate that land before you can put anything on it.
Yeah, they have
And
to
Jake
do
is,
something too,
because
right?
it's contaminated, the land is contaminated, the soil is contaminated.
Fuck.
So you can't,
Never thought about
yeah, so you can't even put anything, when you raise and grade a gas station, you have to excavate the land. Take the tanks out of the ground, you gotta take the dirt and move it away, put new fresh dirt, But our people are eating out of fucking gas stations, man. It makes no sense. I mean, it makes all the sense in the world.
This is why our people have the highest rates of all these cancers and diseases, because of what our people are eating. All right, what they're drinking.
Yeah, the location of where they live.
Man, I went to the gas station on 107th and Halsted. It's a new gas station. They just built it. And like the brother's going into, man, ain't shit in there with fucking Willy Wonka candy and all type of M&Ms and Gushers and Flaming Hots and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that's close to healthy is fucking seedless grapes and watermelon. That shit GMO. So yeah, they killing you people, man.
Can you continue reading that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Verse 3 again, Hosea 4:3 again. It reads, "Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish. With the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of the heaven, yeah, the fish of the sea also shall be taken away." All right? Verse 4 reads, "Yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priest."
Yeah, that's what they do. You know, we come out here trying to, you know, educate them, inform them, okay, of what's going on. And we literally got into brawls with people, man.
I'm trying to do you a favor.
And that's why, hey, we get in the spirit of, hey, fuck you niggas and spicks, bro. Like, straight up, man. We don't give a fuck about y'all, man. Because really don't care about us. Hey, it's crazy. You'll have Esau, which is really our top enemy, treat us with more respect and honor than our own people. And they'll actually have dealings with us. That's why hey, man, hey, for brothers out there, I say to say, get the hell away from Jake as much as you can, man. All right? Get the fuck away from them. Go around the right folks, the white folks, is I like to say, man.
Yeah,
all right? You know, it is fucked up that we gotta say it like that, you know what I mean? But it's the truth though, bro.
Niggas is really, I'ma just say it, man. Niggas is bitches. All right, these niggas, they very emotional and effeminate, and they get into it with you so quick. They think so irrationally, man, and not logically. The shit they don't use logical common sense, man.
It's just emotions. That's all it is. And if you can't control your emotions, you're a damn beast. That's all you are.
That's it.
All right. Now, there's nothing wrong with having emotions, but if you can't control it and think logically, no, bro, you're a damn animal. Actually, worse, because the animal, all right, is following his program. Really, you Jakes aren't following your program. You're going outside of it, and this is why all these negative things keep happening in your life.
That's right.
But the thing is, you don't want to hear the reproof or the rebuke, all right, from the men of the Lord, the correction at the end of the day. You know, you keep rejecting it. And this is why you have terrible credit scores. This is why you have no businesses. This is why your life is in shambles, man.
That's right.
All right?
That's
But hey, keep reading just a little bit more. Read the 6, and then get whatever you got. Read 5 and 6.
Yeah. Hosea 4:5 it reads, "Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother."
Keep going.
Verse 6 it reads, "My people are destroyed from the lack of knowledge,
Yep.
because they have rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee."
Yep, exactly. You know, and that's what we see, man. Since our people lack knowledge and they reject it, the Lord is making them all rejects.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, look at Jake, bro. Jake is strong. Jake has surpassed the #1 drug addict Esau.
That's right.
These guys are all. I don't even know what those things are. Whipping.
Oh, you're talking about the
cans and shit?
yeah, nitrous oxide.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think it's called whipping, if I'm not mistaken, if I can remember that term. All right, and they basically just, and it's funny because back in the world, I was around all these, you know, partiers and dope, you know, dope dealers and dope fiends, so to speak, right? You know what I'm saying? And that was a party drug, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they used to have the balloon party.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? And back in the day, the people who were really using that shit were really, you know, the heathens. You know what I'm saying? Like Jake, you might, you know, they might take a hit or two, whatever, fall back, whatever. You know, they didn't get real, you know, into it. Now all you see is all these fucking modern day, you know, Jakes, bro. These fucking GMO babies, 2000 babies, right? They're the ones who are most into it, man.
Yeah.
All right. They're talking about how the thug is thug with the fucking shiesty on, but can't even fucking stand up.
Yeah. Me and Jake was talking about it the other day, me and the brother Murph. You know, back in the day, niggas just, you know, niggas that smoke weed, and if a nigga was really wild, you know, he'll do a bump or do some coke or something. And then, you know, of course, the older Jakes in the 70s was dealing with the heroin, but You know, that's about as far as it went, man. Now you Jakes is nothing off limits. Once they drop that ecstasy in the hood, niggas start taking whatever.
That Lil Wayne demon, because that's what really like made that shit popular. Lil Wayne, 3 6 Mafia, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Once they, you know what I'm saying? Once they started pushing that shit, boom, it was a rap.
Now niggas dying all over America off of overdosing off of codeine, the lean shit. Niggas drinking, but just a few 10, 15, 20 years ago, everybody was sipping off the scissor.
Yep.
Now everybody dying off of that shit.
They don't even have the genuine
Fredo Santana.
Yeah, Fredo Santana.
I got a precept right fast.
Here, bring it up.
Hey, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 4. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wants of understanding, she said to him, come eat of my bread and drink of the wine which I have mingled. Forsake the foolish and live, and go in the way of understanding. So, you know, this right here is where it's at, man. The scriptures say that man that wonder if the way of understanding should remain in the congregation of the dead. That's
right.
Roughly paraphrase.
Yep.
So like this is where it's at, man. Like these niggas is zombies walking dead, predestined for death, man.
That's why we don't care about Jake. I mean, you know, you have your moments where you're like, damn, Jake's in a fucked up predicament, but then you gotta put it in your mind that, look, this is what Jake wanted. This is really what they want, man.
Yeah.
They want all this shit. That's why I don't feel bad for them when Esau, you know, blast, you know, somebody in their crib, right? Some cop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Goes to somebody's crib. Well, I forgot that chick's name in fucking Springfield.
I never learned her name. Fuck her.
All right, but
Black. That's all I need. That's all I need to know.
you know, she got blasted, all right, you know, inside her crib. You see all these, you know, Mexicans, Guatemalans, Venezuelans getting fucking caught up in the border, dying and shit.
Don't help them, man. They
You know
think
what
some
I'm
rap is coming through.
Good, bro. Like, cool. This is what you wanted. Like the brother said, hey, you all believe in JC, white Jesus. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's your savior. Cool. Hey, let him save you. All right, you know, from dying in the desert, bro.
These Jakes are stupid, man. And it's to the point now, like the elder brother said, where these new age blacks, like I like to call them, they just do things for the sake of stupidity. For example, that nitrous oxide shit that you know, where they either use the can or the balloon or whatever, that shit doesn't even actually get you high. The sensation that these dudes feel is their fucking brain cells frying.
Yep.
When you breathe in air that's not oxygen, then you hold your breath and keep that in your lungs. All of that stuff goes straight to your brain, man, and poisons your brain and destroys you. But you Jakes think it's cool because some monkey got on TV and did it. That Jake Steve-O, I think Steve-O and Jake Salaki, if Jake don't, you know, believe that or not, whatever. That nigga Steve-O from Animal, the Wild Boys, I think about Wild Boys and Jackass, that nigga was a heavy addict on that shit. And he goes into it all the time, how he almost fucking killed himself. He'll just fucking lock himself in a room and have demons on him, and he'll just be dealing with that shit. And the demon is still on him so strong that he can't even get fucking whipped, nothing. He can't deal with no aerosol cans because the demon will jump back on him. He'll want to get high. He can't get, when he go to get a Starbucks, no whipped cream for him, man, because the spray got that shit in it.
Nope.
My bad, you're done.
No, that's serious though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you hear about that shit, that ain't no fucking joke. All right, but see, Jake is always so in the moment. But hey, see, in order to have wisdom, you gotta have that prudence, man. If you can get that where it's prudence and wisdom, mentioned both, it's like that Proverbs. All right, but in order to have prudence, which is meaning to have a foresight, you have to have true wisdom. And if you have wisdom, that means you're not gonna want to basically die, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna avoid death as much as you can. Things that bring you down. See, all our people, you know, they encourage stupidity, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's got any bit of intelligence on them, that they get made fun of. You know what I'm saying? They get, you know, shit talked to them.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Nah, you
It's donations free.
Shit, I was gonna try to buy the tripod.
Oh, no, that's all.
You know what, man?
Very funny. I got that problem.
He looks like AI, bro. Allen Iverson, Joe.
Ask some questions.
What you got to do?
God. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8 and verse 12. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence and find out knowledge of witty inventions.
Yeah, so I, wisdom, dwell with prudence. And like I said, that prudence goes into a foresight. If you have foresight, look, if you know there's a shooting down the street, right?
Yeah.
That's up ahead. You know what? Since I know that's down the street, let me just take a left and avoid all that.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
Take the long way around real quick.
Exactly. Let me just take the long way. Well, see, that's the problem with Jake. They don't want to deal with they don't want to deal with having patience. They don't want to have to. They don't want to endure things. They have that spirit of Esau on them now.
That's right.
They're a whole microwave generation.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to be quickly given to them. That's why Jake is heavily into what? Fast food.
Yeah.
They're the main consumers of what? Fast food.
Yeah. When you go to Esau's neighborhood, and this brother goes into those type of things a lot, where, there's just a difference between Esau's environment and Jake's environment, like he's been saying. You go to Esau's neighborhood, man, these Edomites don't play that shit. You're not going to see no McDonald's over there. You're not going to see no Burger Kings and Taco Bells.
Nope.
Esau don't keep that shit close to where they live at, man. Now, of course, you go to the shopping center or whatever, they'll have that there because that's just the nature of America. But you go to these Jake neighborhoods, it's fucking McDonald's on regular street corners, man. Where I used to live at in the Humble Park neighborhood in Chicago, they got a fucking McDonald's, a Burger King. All of these are in residential areas, man.
Exactly.
He can walk out the door from his house, walk 2 blocks, and he had McDonald's, man.
If you find a McDonald's or anything like that, you said Taco Bell, it's going to be right off an expressway for Esau. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's not going to be down, a mile down. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see that. It's literally like if you go up, like by Northbrook, all them areas like that.
Yeah.
It's literally right off the expressway, and that's it.
Yeah.
And if you do see any restaurants in more of like the residential area, it's gonna be like actual sit downs where you're getting a steak, vegetables, all right, you're getting pasta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're actually getting real cooked food,
right.
not no goddamn fucking people patty, some pink slime, all right, from Mickey D's.
Oh,
They got in the hood in New York, they call them bodegas, and in the hood in Chicago, we call them corner stores. And what do they fill niggas with? Motherfucking Doritos and flaming hots and cheese and meat and shit. Chop, what they call it, chopped cheese.
Yeah,
in
they
New
got
York
that.
and shit.
They got that motherfucking that I call them the corner store Italian beef. These niggas letting Ishmael cook Italian beef for them.
Look, man, let me say this real quick. If you ain't getting look, bro, if that motherfucker ain't Italian, bro, all right, if you ain't Italian, bro, then don't get an Italian beef from somebody else.
That shit's so good.
That shit wicked, bro. I ain't trusting no Ishmaelite making me an Italian beef, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nigga got when was the last time you washed any of this shit?
Would you like a gym shoe?
Look, bro.
Exactly. But no, the brother made a point real quick. Because in Chicago, man, there's a special kind of demon out here. Like, you really gotta be in Chicago to understand it. Bro, like the brother mentioned this thing called the gym shoe, right? Which none of you guys know about this shit unless you're here.
Straight
Bro,
excess.
it's like what is it, 5-6 different meats or some crazy
got
shit.
the gym shoe with corned beef, roast beef, and yarrow meat. But then they got the pack shoe where you add chicken and steak.
This shit
It's
wicked,
just a
bro.
fat ass
5
sandwich. Then you got all
and
these
5 pounds of meat. No homo.
Yeah, bullshit, bro. All grease, that nasty processed cheese.
Oh no! Don't forget
Come on,
the
bro.
seafood boils on the link.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
They let you
still
take the
coming
link
at the
card. You
corner
gonna buy a
store,
whole big ass pan of fucking a mouth of abominable things in your vessel. You got that shit off the
And
link card.
this is why Jake is so messed up. But see, it's all systematically designed, all right?
Yeah.
Esau purposely puts this in Jake areas. Fucking, the heathens capitalize on owning the places.
Yeah.
It's like the story of the rich man and Lazarus.
That's it.
Yeah, the rich man, all right, getting all that money. All right, and then you had what? The dogs and the licked up the swords, and the dogs represent the heathens. And they're licking our wounds. We've already been fucked up for me. You know what I'm saying? And these guys, like I said, they benefit off of being in our areas. Look, no Moabite is going to be opening up a store, okay, in Esau's area unless it's 2 things.
Cleaners.
A very clean Chinese store or some nail shop, right? That's it. But they're not going to open anything else up. They'll open up a bunch of shit in Jake's area. You know what I'm saying? Because
Everything,
you got it.
everything in our neighborhood, man, it's like brothers going into, man. You got on every fucking corner, and Any J neighborhood, every freaking corner, man. You got a fucking church. You got churches.
Church,
You
bro.
got fucking
That's right.
liquor stores. You got no nutritional stores as far as eating, like we're going into. Those bodegas, and you got those fucking gas stations on. Jake shops and eats out of his gas station day and night, man. Out of the gas station, right? And you got the brother just mentioned. I just slipped my mind, but everything, the whole death style
Corner
of
stores.
living in our neighborhood. The death style is in our neighborhood. This guy does this purposely, man. Aims at Jake. Oh, the other one is Planned Parenthood. Any kind of way you can get your, get that damn nigga baby killed, you know, before he even get here. Kill that baby before he even get here. And then Esau said, forget it. You didn't kill him fast enough. Go ahead, have him. I still kill him after when he get here.
Yeah.
He still gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? Because they're both. Herod went after the babies. Who was the other one? They went after the babies.
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. Right.
Yeah.
Pharaoh went after the babies, man. They're doing the same thing right now. They're going after your babies, man.
Yeah, everything's a war on the Israelite male. All right, starting with the tribe of Judah, all right, down to the other tribes, you know, Ephraim, Gad, etc. You know what I'm saying? And everything is against you. You Jake males. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why you got to return unto the Lord, because this is no joke, man. All right, this is no joke. What we're dealing with. We need divine intervention to help us out of this situation that we're in and that's coming. Because it's going to get much worse out here. Like, this shit is still lightweight.
Yeah.
You know, we can still go get the gym shoe. All right.
The super shoe. It's called the super shoe.
Yeah, this shit wicked, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we can still, you know, I'm just joking, but you know, real talk, you can still go to the, you know, grocery store.
Yeah.
All right, you can go, you know, if you do need to grab a quick snack, you can go to, you know, the gas station, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Lights are still on.
Lights are still on, gas is still on. You know what I mean? What's gonna happen when all these things, you know, are stripped from you? And see, these people, they're not ready for it. They're so addicted to social media. All right, all these, you know, different type of prescription drugs.
Convenience.
You know, hey, like how the brother said, convenience, all their fast food. Some people don't even have food in their goddamn fridge. They got, hey, their refrigerators, McDonald's, man.
Yeah, I eat
It's
out.
like the movie
I eat
Indiana.
out every day.
You know,
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
a
knew
problem.
a dude like that. Real talk. Hey, the brother Matazar knows him too. This dude that we would do in the world together. This dude literally ate out every fucking day, bro.
Eat a Big Mac every day, like that nigga from
For the
the
milk
side.
biscuits.
Shit was wild as fuck, man. We were like, what is wrong with him, man?
Brain look real bad.
Nah, he was funny. He was thin, but he was still like malnourished and shit, you
Inside.
know.
Inside.
Yeah,
Exactly.
The nigga skin
Might
probably
not even show us.
You know.
Nigga skin be
15
right.
minutes.
Oh, 15, okay. You know, so okay.
You know?
You got it.
Hey, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 64, and verse 1. It say, hear my voice, all power, and my prayer preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Yeah, because Esau, Edom, and these heathen nations, they got all type of diabolical plans in place set up for your demise. So like the brother said, you're going to need divine intervention to be preserved and to make it through this present evil world. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword.
Yeah, and that word wet's not talking about like, you know, like moisture.
It's like
Wet,
sharp.
yeah, wet goes into sharpening, like, you know, when you got the knives,
Whetstone.
you know, sharpening it up. And the scriptures say that that a sword is furbished and is ready to be used in the book of Ezekiel, man.
That's it.
And the Lord, and I'll say this: the Lord is prepping up Esau to put judgment on this world. He's the vessel, the instrument, all right, that's being used to execute his judgment, his vengeance on you. And then really, Yahweh Shai is going to come back, all right, to put the cherry on top, so to speak. You know, once he comes in, it's a wrap, because then Esau is going to get his judgment. You know, so it's heavy, bro. I'm telling you. And I'll say this, man. The reason why I bring that out, because you got a lot of these guys, man, these other Israelite camps saying that Esau's a bitch and this, that, and the third. Which, yeah, that is a true statement. But you got to remember, this guy's no joke, man. This is the Lord's left-handed side.
Yeah, you can't go fishing and draw out Leviathan. So you know, you niggas can't fuck with the so-called white man, man.
Exactly.
He's the Lord's whooping stick.
You know, and Jake, for some reason that'd be irking me when you hear these other camps like, no, Esau is not a bitch, bro. This dude is gonna fuck you people up.
Yeah.
And hey, if you don't have the Lord's covering,
That's right.
you're through.
That's right.
And a lot of these people that call themselves Israelites are gonna realize that the Lord's really not dealing with them. And it's gonna be a rude awakening when this shit really hits the fan, man. I saw one of these clowns, bro. On one of them, electric scooters over there by Exchange and like 71st. By the
By
the rail.
by the culture center.
Yeah, by the culture center. This fucking real quick though. This guy, I'm looking at him like this dude's a fuck out. What the hell's wrong with him? Of course, guy got dreads and long hair. What does he have on, guys? Fucking t-shirt and some fringes, man.
Smoke dog.
He won't know the smoke. He ran to this.
Come on, man.
That's that nigger starter kit. You got the black G Fazos.
Yup.
You got the black shirt with the fringes. The black Michael Jordan basketball shorts.
Yup.
And the Glock with the switch on it, man.
Yup.
That's the Sakari starter kit.
Hey, Jake, where you out here like that?
This shit's wild as fuck, man. Lord ain't dealing with you, man.
Keep
Like,
doing it.
exactly. Hey, because to me, look, if you guys want to be an easy target, go right ahead when that day comes. Because hey, look, you know what's crazy? I'll say this: we always got our spiritual garment on.
Right.
But these physical garments, we take them off when it's time to close up. What's so funny is you'll get into people, you'll get into it with people on the line. The same day you'll bump into them when you don't have your garment on, they won't even recognize you, bro.
That's right. That's right. Now, I'm glad you used that analogy because here it is. You would be on the line. The people with the t-shirts, they'll be on the line. I saw this one camp. They was in New Orleans, man. T-shirt camp. They beat an Edomite nigga over the head with a staff. He was that day. Now, first of all, why the fuck is y'all that little strip Mardi Gras in New Orleans with the bitches?
Oh, they was out like during the party.
The niggas is right there having camp while the people is niggering around having a party. So the white dude, Edomite dude, drunk, he getting too close. They hit him in the head with the stick. But so now this same group of men, they finna go out on a night on the town and have a dinner at the restaurant.
Yep.
Well, hey, one of those Edomites might see like, damn, that's that racist group of people that was beating that man. Now the waitress finna drop something in your motherfucking drink. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling they finna smack your food on the floor and
Somebody
smoke it up.
blast you with their fucking guns, their swords.
That's not fucking wise.
You had them Jakes when all of Edomites stormed the Capitol. Jake was out there fucking holding camp in front of the damn Capitol building while these niggas
Oh
rioted.
yeah, Chief Ephraim.
Chief Ephraim. Hey, no, that's who I was talking about. It was Chief Ephraim them who hit Buddy in the head with the stick.
A bunch of cornballs. That dude's another cornball, bro. Reminds me of a Sakari, but old.
Yeah.
He's just Ephraim.
A silly dub.
Just silly, bro.
He say that. He say it's your boy, the silly dub.
Just a cornball, bro. Fuck, you can't stand that spirit, man. Get the fuck out of here. But let's get these like last precepts or two. We'll wrap it up because Yak wants us to be back.
You know what? I had going into the how they, Esau's after the flood of the Israelites, boys, right, men, right. I grabbed this Ezekiel 35:5 plus, and it reads, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword." Then the brothers going into Esau is the Lord's sword, man. What's that? Psalm 17 chapter.
Yep.
It says, by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, right? Those that held them, those that oppressed them refused, those that oppressed them, what was that, Jeremiah 51 and 33, something like that, let them go. Those that oppressed them, who? The northern and the southern people are basically here right now in America, the majority of the Israelites, right? By the force of the sword, the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahshua, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Talking about Esau.
That's right.
All these things are coming upon your own head in the near future. But any last precepts? Is there any more of that?
Yeah. And blood shall pursue thee, since thou since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Now, I like to always bring out this damn devil went after that meat. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when Jacob, our forefather, supplanted him,
Yep.
right? And he went after that bloody food, man.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He's that way to this day. Bloody
He
food.
loves blood.
Right.
He loves bloodshed. He loves blood in his food. He was a goddamn demon, man. You know, that's going off from the law. He's wicked, bro. All right, but you know,
Rare.
yeah, rare.
Just sear it.
At most. Well, you know, with that, hey, we're gonna end this lesson. We're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom and Babu Ba.
Babu Ba.
Shalom.
This freaking place.